Oh. Oh no! I was embarrassing myself with no audio. No! See, this is why nobody should be watching this stream. Oh no! So, nothing to see. Everybody is fine. Nothing is broken. Hello, everybody. Well, I will explain it again since you definitely didn't hear me say it the first time. But hello. I'm not on for very long tonight. I will be on here for maybe like 30 minutes tops. But you can see that I made a thing, and I wanted to test the thing and make sure it worked. And this is thank you for letting me know there was no audio, because that is a good thing to test. But the audio seems to work well with the thing, with the PNG thing. I was saying that the lovely Olivine Arc made me this custom, like, made of puppet pieces avatar a while back, and I also realized, like, some time ago, like, hey, I could probably just make this a PNGtuber thing. It would be very easy to import into a PNGtuber program. And I just never bothered to do it until now. So I wanted to test and make sure it worked. And I was trying to show off the different expressions, but you couldn't hear my lovely voice. So here is my special Love Eyes voice as I randomly cycle around this barren polar wasteland in Pokemon Violet for you. I thought I was making Pokemon well, I can make Pokemon noises, Print Pop, just as...
Ditto! Ditto? Ditto? Nothing is wrong. I am Aaron. Not Ditto. Very human. Yes? Ditto. No, not Ditto. Ditto? Ditto?
Yeah, no, I'm just using PNGtuber Mini Melon, and it seems to be pretty easy to pick up on and pretty smooth for like just 2D images. Thank you. I had fun with that one. I also have another one that I very much enjoy using whenever I can, and it's if anybody remembers Love Live April Fools several years back. They may recognize this face. Hello, Oni Shoujo. Thank you. I'm glad you could catch me on a night when I'm here for a little bit. You can help me test out this wonderful, definitely not cursed avatar that I have right now. Okay. What else do I have in here? I have about 10 states that I've set up so far for this thing. I have the standard happy one. I have the, like, lovey-dovey, hype, adoration type one. Heart eyes. I was a sad one. Like, kind of worried. Like, what's gonna happen, you guys? And I have distressed crying for when I find out that I'm streaming with no audio. That's just the pets. When something like that happens, makes me angry. But that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen, OBS. Why would you do this to me? Why would past Aaron forget to turn the mic back on? Why would this? This is unprecedented. Just unprecedented. Or maybe all according to Keikaku. Translators know Keikaku means plan. Anyway, I figured... Let me get back to the regular one here. Anyway, I figured I would test out the PNGtuber avatar by, like, doing, like, a very short shiny sandwich hunt. I still have on this file, okay, they just changed places. Okay, good. They're still here. I haven't gone online with the Switch since the special water outbreaks ended. So I still have these horsey outbreaks and other outbreaks in the other maps. Hey! It's Paparina themselves. Thank you for dropping by. How you been? It's nice seeing you around. You can watch me shiny hunt for some horsey for a bit if you like. As soon as I find a... Well, I guess I am in a decent spot to set up a picnic now. So let us get cooking. Maybe after... Oh no. Oh no. Mew has fainted. We should probably take care of that. Here, baby. No, not change position. Nope. I can't... I'm too focused on the layout. I can't pay attention to the game itself. Where's my revives? There we go. Do I not have, like... Yeah, there's super potions down here. Don't want to use up all the big ones. What if I run out? Oh no. Anyway. So I want Mew up front because that'll help shiny hunting around the water type area. Gonna save here. Some very different types of magical girl, yes. Gotta save everything for the final. Oh yes, of course. You can never be too careful. When do you... How easy do you think it is to get elixirs anyway? So far, I have already found... I've found 2 shiny horsey already. Maybe y'all can help me name these after we've gotten 1 or 2 more, maybe. But there they be. I'm hoping to get at least a few of these to maybe, like, trade out at some point. Because it'll just be nice to have. Wait, hang on. That's just the lighting, right? Yeah. Yeah, because shiny Minccino is more like a pinkish brown color. Yes. Yes, Pokemon times, indeed.
We are big Pokemon enjoyers here around these parts. Yes, we are.
We are not necessarily Beartic enjoyers, but we are Pokemon enjoyers.
Okay.
No, stop. Stop
Charging me. That is not appreciated. Please stop, sir.
I am going to make your ass non-existent by setting up a picnic. There we go. Okay. Oh, Oni Shoujo says, you're the reason I started binge-watching Magical Girl anime. I've been doing a similar thing, and I'm currently on 2001's Cosmic Baton Comets. Oh, that's great to hear! So that means you made it through, like, all the, like, 70s through 90s stuff, too? That's amazing. That's great. It is very satisfying to be the god of this little Pokemon Violet universe. If you annoy me, your ass is grass. Or snow, in this case. I feel like I want to pick up that item, but I don't think it exists inside the picnic barrier. Dang, you are much more well-versed than even I am at this point, Oni Shoujo. Congratulations. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna make a sandwich. I know exactly what to make, because I was making these the other night. Oh no. Ash got atomized. No, he just grew super old. That's all. Okay, so we need cucumber, and I think 2 spicy herba is what we need. Yeah. That should give us water water sparkling and tidal and everything. Let's do a blue flower pick for a water sandwich. There we go. Spicy cucumber sandwich. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Oh, I thought you were talking about Ash as in, like, being removed from the anime. There we go.
Dig in, everybody! Yay! Sandwich time! Yay!
It is slightly awkward to have to manually switch the things like this. Am I able to use hotkeys? I don't think so. I think that's only for the Steam Deck. I tried to set hotkeys for these things in PNGtuber, but it didn't seem to respond to my key presses. I don't know why that is. I think it might just be for Steam Deck. But at least as long as I keep the number of states minimized, hopefully that won't get too hard to sort through. You can make some nasty sandwiches because you can buy sweet and savory ingredients. Yup! Sure can. Especially with the Herba Mystica being, like, canonically the most intense flavors you can possibly add. And I've got 2 of them in this one sandwich, combined with the cucumbers. Sweet cream and pickle sandwich. You love to see it. Alright, so yeah, there we go. So sparkling power water, tidal power water, humongo power water. Just what we want. Sandwich stream coming up? No, no, I'm actually not planning. Well, I definitely do want to stream more Pokemon stuff at some point, but I'm actually planning to just maybe do some more general streaming at some point. I would like to just play some random games on here like I used to, but without the pressure of having to edit them like I used to. It seems like that's what streaming is nowadays. Just chilling and playing games and not necessarily worrying about whether it's going to make you money or be well edited. Unless you're trying to make that your livelihood, and I'm not. I just want to chill and play games, and maybe some people will watch and hang out. And that's all. That sounds chill. Anyway. Oh, that's right. The horsey outbreaks aren't here anymore. They're over this way. You can kind of see on the little map. Okay, so slightly south. Yeah, they're kind of hanging out all around this iceberg. Yeah, no, actually, I have the first game. Here's a little spoiler for the first game that I know I want to play. Is I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles because my sibling has been getting into it recently. They've just been they had been looking for a JRPG to get back into after I gave them my old Switch, and they played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and they loved it and are now playing Xenoblade 1. And I thought, well, maybe I'll play that too, so we can talk about it. And also I just heard that it's a really good game, you know? People tell me it's great. So I figure, well, I should probably be in the know about that, maybe. And I think, I get the sense that Xenoblade is a fairly well-known game, that it might be fun for people to see me react to for the first time. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think I'm gonna have fun playing it on stream anyway. I just didn't want to start it tonight, because I'm only, like, testing stuff tonight. Where are all these horsey at? Okay, they're, like, right here. Alright, now we gotta start murdering horsey. Because the best way to get more shinies to appear is to kill 60 of them. Pokemon is a family-friendly franchise. I feel like the numbers of horsey are fairly small for something that's supposed to be an outbreak. Maybe it's because all these other Pokemon have spawned in. Oh god, the frames. Oh, that's some scarlet and violet frames. Mmm, tasty. Yeah, it's scarlet violet frames. It's still making it very hard. You're making it very hard to be a fan of this game, Game Freak, please. They shoot horsey, don't they? Oh, no. That's very good. Oh. Hang on. Maybe I should just... Oh, right. This Mew doesn't have very good moves. It was for the Mewtwo raid. I can probably take it in Let's Go mode. There we go. Just get rid of everything right now. Get all of these units off of the screen so that we can have more frames. There we go. There's a couple more horsey here. Oh my god. Oh my god, the lag. Oh my god, the lag. You do not have to float around for like 5 seconds before you kill these things. You know that, right? Oh my god. Why did I choose to shiny hunt something that appears on the water? Hang on, maybe it'll help if I'm just gonna quickly go into, like, just the switch thing. Will it help if I remove this from here? Okay. No, not really. It's just the game. Oh well. I've made my seabed and I will lie in it. Anyway, back to not being angry. It's a bug, not a feat. Even as a joke, my brain is like, how? How is that a feature? Ooh, nice. Good for finding 5 shinies down there, Brent Bob. I know that it's a little easier to find shiny Fluttermane down there, but you have to, like... I don't even know if it's possible anymore. They might have patched it out by this point. But I know you were able to make a certain type of, like, ghost encounter sandwich to the point which the only thing that would spawn in Area 0 in the underdepths, the very deepest part of Area 0, were specifically shiny Fluttermane. I can't remember exactly how that worked, but it was kind of amazing to see people discover that. Okay, so there's a decent amount more horsey now, at least. And they'll give me a notice when we've gotten past like 30-ish or so. Oh wait, I didn't see. Did they give me the notice just there? I was looking off to the chat for a second there. Hey, Seal? You're taking up a horsey spot. Please leave. The number of horsey in the outbreak is starting to go down. There we go. That's the notice I was looking for. That means we're about halfway through the amount we need to murder in cold blood. Excuse me, unalive in cold blood. I need to get used to the streamer lingo. Any new favorite mons in this generation? Espathra. Espathra for sure. That was my first shiny hunt after the game came out. Let me go to my shiny box for a sec here. The first shiny I found was just a random one, which was a Beartic, which is funny considering earlier. But the first one I hunted for was this Espathra, because I love me a Lady Gaga bird. Just fabulous. Gotta love it. I'm also a big fan of Baxcalibur now that I've ribbon mastered one. Especially, again, the shiny one, because it has these fabulous pink claws. Whoever does her nails, I need to know their number. And it took a bit because, of course, like, it being the face of competitive, it gets annoying to see around fast, but I fell for Fluttermane eventually. It's cool, it's pretty, it's fluttery. Peck, peck. You know what? I can't even say that out loud, Paparina. That word probably has a different meaning. That word probably has a different meaning coming out of the YouTuber's mouth. just a little. Actually, while we're in this box, Okie Dokie is kind of fun too. I didn't much care for it when it first came out, but I found it very fun to use on this competitive team that I found and put together. It's got a very useful kind of like support. It's not even a utility set. It's just a bunch of very useful moves.
It's a doggy. Yeah.
That team being these 5 specifically. Grimmsnarl, Galarian Moltres, the rock type Ogerpon, Bronzong, Okidogi, and Amoonguss. Amoonguss isn't here right now. Amoonguss is over in my sword file right now. But these 5 and Amoonguss work very well together. I believe it was a team that placed very high on one of the like online challenges, and you can tell not a lot of like people in closed team sheet know how to deal with it. Anyway, I'm wasting my shiny sandwich. Sorry. Die. After the 5-second lag.
Life is pain. My life is pain, yes. Swimming around this laggy lake looking for a slightly differently colored horse. At least I have all of you to keep me company. Oh well.
That's not... No, that's the lighting again. The shiny is quite a bit more teal than that. Oh, nice to catch you as well, Lucas. Nice to see ya. Just testing out this PNGtuber I made with my avatar. It's going well so far. The frame rate in Scarlet Violet not going well so far, as expected. But we're making it work. That. I do not want to fight you. That's good to know. Like, yeah, like how is the movement especially been on this so far? Like, is it enough? Is it too subtle? Is it too much? I think I tweaked it just right to my liking, but I would like to know how other people find it. Like, this is kind of the most neutral movement setting that I've put on any of the expressions. I put a lot more on this one because it's supposed to be a lot more excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then like a little bit of motion on this one. Like, oh no, what is this horsey gonna do with its life ending in exactly 30 seconds? Especially if Mew passes by it right now. Yeah. And then a lot more movement for this one because I'm very distressed right now. You don't understand. The hops and most of the movement seems pretty good so far. Thanks, Thais. Or Thais? Thais? Let me know how you say that. I don't know. Or maybe don't. I don't know. Or surprise me. I don't know. Like, whatever works for you, man. Or them. Whatever you want. Hang on. I'm gonna sneak up on him real quick here. Wait. Come on. Mew. I swear that this Mew has no sense of direction, even when I point directly at the thing I want them to go at. Thank you, Adam Appease. It's just about 10 p.m. where I am. So it's not quite that late for me, but I appreciate that you came in at midnight just to see what's going on. Can I even hit this horsey while it's underwater? No? Maybe not? Yes, fam is also... See, that's the thing. Fam is a good gender-neutral way to address people. But also, I'm over 35. So I don't know how it sounds coming from me specifically. You're not... Yeah, I thought not. I keep thinking I'm seeing shinies just because the lighting is weird around here. Yes, I know, the secret is out. I'm so old. I'm gonna die in 40 years. I'm practically on my deathbed. Ah. Well, hopefully not 40 years. That seems a little soon, but still.
Or maybe I will just become an ageless blob. That sounds like a good way to escape the shadow of death. Yes. Ditto. Become one with the Ditto. Ditto is blob. Ditto is love. Ditto is life. Ditto.
I gotta get those old folks discounts at some point, yes. Mid to late 30s. Or under knee mix. Oh god. I'm literally just getting over a random case of vertigo this week too. That's like, why is it every year a new symptom pops up? This is very distressing for me. You don't understand. Ah, I'm very old for the internet standards. Oh, I don't think I could switch expressions that frequently while I'm like actually in the midst of a gaming session. This is good to know. So hopefully just the standard expression would carry me for a good amount of things unless I actually super need an expression. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is the standard expression good enough to carry even if it doesn't change for a while? Or do people get bored with the same expression for too long? Nice, nice. Yep, crunchy's a good word for it. Also, gummy. Feels like there's gum in the works. Where did all the horsey go? Did I actually finish one of these outbreaks? I don't think so. How long do we even have on this sandwich? 13 minutes. It doesn't carry its solos. Good. Yeah, I think probably just leaving it at the neutral expression most of the time is probably fine. I've seen plenty of PNGtubers who literally only have the two expressions, mouth open and mouth closed, and that works perfectly fine. Okay, the number of horsey is definitely getting lower. That's good to see. That means I can knock out maybe like 5 more, and that'll probably be good for this outbreak. Looks like most of them are spawning like right in the corner over here, so that's good. Alright, I think I'll make that my last one, and then we can just start driving in and out of the area rather than plugging them all. Let's see, do we have anything? Can we zoom in a little bit maybe? Nope, that's zoomed out. There we go. We want to zoom in. There we go. Blue-haired goblin is a good choice for a PNGtuber. Indeed. I'm surprised I got this many people on just a random, like, test stream that isn't even named. That doesn't even have the game in the stream name or description. That's encouraging. I do have pretty good luck with shiny hunting. Maybe I'll continue this bit of the shiny hunt so I don't waste more of my sandwich, and then I'll show off some more of my shinies in the box in a bit. That, and maybe stop running into the horsies.
What the okie dokie doing?
Using knockoff mostly. I love presenting Pokemon out of context to people who don't know it. Yeah, I spent the evening shotgunning an ancient being at seahorses from the seat of my boat motorcycle that's also a creature. Yep, that seems like a pretty normal Saturday. No, it's not a Saturday, it's a Tuesday evening. I was thinking I would do this more on Saturday. Hang on. Okay. For a second I thought I saw some, like, orangey tone to that Cedra's fins, but it's just normal. I think that's what they call a shino, right? Like, like, you think it's a shiny, but no, it's not. I see plenty of shinos, is what I'm saying. Sorry, Tice. It's completely Pokemon murder free at this point. We have reached our Pokemon murder quota. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. No more indiscriminate horsey murder for this evening. Maybe I can recapture the magic in your heart in the future once more again later. But not anymore for today. Yes, my daily quota. Exactly. It's always fainting, Princess Togekiss. It's never getting conked the F out. It's never being sent to the brink of death and needing to go to the Poke ER. It's... They fainted. Good luck with that. We are still looking... We're looking for, like, a bright teal. Like, you'll know it when you see it. It'll be a lot more, like, kind of green in the blue when we see it. Worst case scenario, if I don't get one on this sandwich, then I will evolve one of my other shiny horsey for y'all as a cap off to the evening. But we have a pretty good shot. The shiny odds for this like event outbreak in particular are pretty good. Like, the first shiny horsey I found the other day, I literally found 30 seconds after I made the sandwich. Maybe that's where all my luck went. Like, I didn't even have to kill any horsey for that one. Oh, I've seen people find them even faster after a sandwich being made. But yeah, 30 seconds is wild. Oh, look at the ocelots. Pokemurder coming that on the daily. Last hunt for shiny teensy shinks. Now that I joke with my friends that are now like 80 shiny shinks in the morgue. Oh no! I really feel like I'm, like, with the lag, it feels very slidey going around this lake. That's why I keep running into all the horsey. Oh, just juked that one. Now we're getting more horsey. Zoom out the area. And back in the area. This is the exciting YouTube content you all crave. Don't even hide it. Don't even deny it. This is what you've been waiting for years from me, the person who posts maybe once a year. Not counting super idols, and even that's getting kind of infrequent. Hey, Rainbow. We are testing out my new PNGtuber avatar. It's the same as my old avatar, just slightly bouncier, and can open her mouth. Very exciting. I'm very glad to have provided this moment of peace for you. Enjoy it for exactly the next, let's say 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Let's get into our Zen mode. Our Zen mode as we look for more slightly different colored horsey. We just need to clear our minds and our hearts. And the different colors will wash over us. They'll just wash over us like happy little seahorses. Playing in the waves. flitting through the shallows, making bubbles in the coves. The art for the avatar was done by the very talented Olivine Arc. You can find her on Twitter. I do believe she has another name that she goes by too, but I know at least Olivine Arc is the one that that I commissioned her under. Seahorse murder, very calming. Just think of all the seahorses we murdered to get to this point. Just let that carry us to the dream of the ultimate teal seahorse. Then it will all have been worth it. Yes. Very much looking forward to this stream that I didn't want to monetize anyway, getting demonetized because I keep saying kill and murder. How calming. How soothing. I am so happy to provide this service to everybody. Oop. Hi. Bye. Hang on, I do feel like I can change to the Ditto avatar while I'm speaking like this. I feel like the Ditto avatar has a certain calm energy to it. Just like float around the screen. Bob to and fro with the waves. Yes, yes. We enjoy this. This is not tedious. This is a Zen activity. This is a very Zen, comforting, not at all pointless activity. God damn it, stop running into me! Ah! Get out of my way! Fucking... Why won't one of you turn teal? Ugh. I hate that. It would lag. Why was it so easy to find the first two shiny horsey and now I've done multiple outbreaks and sandwiches with no more? Yeah, I should do at least one more with, like, my arms raised, because I do have, like, my, like, fist balled, like, arms with fists balled that I can use. But I think the only one I have right now that has, well, I guess this one has an arm raised, but the only one I have that can raise its arms right now is the puppet one. Which I thought was, I thought was kind of fun to raise its arms whenever the mouth is open. But something like this with rage would be fun as well. Anyway, how much time do we have left? 2 minutes, just about. Oh god, the snow! Oh no, the snow is making it worse. No. No, the snow is making the lag worse. No. Why? Why did it have to start now? No. Oh, look at her go. Oh, it's so slow. I'm playing the game in slow motion. Game Freak, you call this a finished product. More seriously, I am trying to be a little more understanding. Just because, like, someone reminded me. I feel like they shouldn't have had to remind me, but it struck me anyway. I was listening to PKMNcast recently, I think, or something similar. And someone pointed out, you know, a lot of Scarlet and Violet was developed during COVID, right? And I somehow I knew that, but I didn't really think about it for a while there. Oh, hey, Jenny! Oh, pretty good. We're testing out me translating my, like, avatar from my videos into a PNGtuber format. Testing out all of my different expressions that I can do now. like happy and crying and angry and surprised and maybe a little bit devious and
Ditto. Ditto. We have 27 seconds left on the shiny sandwich. Let's get back into our zen mode for the last 30 seconds of this sandwich. Calm thoughts. Calm thoughts. Game Freak were under harsh conditions trying to create Scarlet and Violet. They were being rushed by their higher-ups. They were working through COVID, adapting to different conditions than they were used to. They had a very ambitious project on their hands that would have been difficult to complete even under optimal conditions. That doesn't excuse the timetable given by the higher-ups. This is still a product of evil corporate greed, but it's not the developers' fault specifically in a lot of places. I'm happy, generally, with the product they have given us. I do appreciate a flawed but ambitious game. A lot more than I do a safe and boring game. But also I wish the lag were a little more tolerable in places. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap up here, but somebody was interested in my shiny luck, so I'm gonna quickly show off my shiny boxes because, of course, what YouTuber can resist showing off their shiny Pokemon? Hang on, there's a shiny missing here. Is it because there's one over... Is it because I put it over here? Probably. Is there anything else in here that I should bring over? Well, I'm not going to move this one because this is like my main raid doer. But I have this shiny Iron Hands that I farmed up to do raids for me. Jenny, I'm using PNGtuber Mini. It's a very simple program. But I think it's good for a beginner like me for sure. Alright, anyway, like I was saying earlier, Aurora the Beartic was my first shiny that I happened to cross randomly in Paldea. I found it as a Cubchoo, so I spotted that little bit of purple and was like, oh, there it is! I think it was either towards the end of my first playthrough or slightly after finishing my first playthrough. It was around then. And then I also said earlier, but Fortunato the Espathra was my first shiny hunt. Embarrassingly, Flittle was also my first shiny fail in this game. I failed to account for the sandstorm in the desert, and it knocked itself out. But thankfully, the shiny sandwiches in this game are so strong that it didn't take very long to reclaim it. The shiny Dane Sparse is a present from my friend Dane, hence the name. They also gifted me this shiny Bronzong that I was using on my competitive team. I hunted for this Toxapex. This, actually, Jenny, you were here for this one. I found this, Sparkle Moon, why can't I remember the name of this Pokemon? Sparkle Moon the Lycanroc. It's because it's blue. The blue throws me off. But Sparkle Moon the Lycanroc I found while in a Union Circle, I think, with Jenny. That is a Sonic OC, 100%. We have Tai. That was the first random shiny Tatsugiri I found. I'm always keeping my eye out on Tatsugiri for shinies because the colors I know are gonna trick me. So it's these and Slowpoke that I'm always watching extra close. And then a bunch, this whole row mostly, it looks impressive, but it's not very. I think, is it everything in this row? It's everything in this row. And I think up to the Merc row.
are all from shiny raids, which are legitimate Pokemon. Let me say, they are legitimate Pokemon. They are legitimately found with Raid Crawler to find a real date and time on a person's Switch when that shiny would spawn. It's just using software to date skip ahead faster to find it and host it repeatedly for people. And that's why these shinies are a little easier to come by, because they host them repeatedly for people. So yeah, I've got this. I think this was an Eevee, and I decided I wanted a Glaceon, so I evolved it to Glaceon. we have Shrek 2, the Great Tusk, and we have Tron Legacy, the Iron Treads. I had fun with some of these names. We have Pollux, the shiny Gimme Ghoul. Thank goodness for the people who were running shiny raids for this fucking thing. Because of the odds that were not raised at all when this shiny event happened. Rock is a great name for a Talonflame, yes. I'm glad we shared a brain cell on that one. But anyway, this one is named Pollux because I got 2 of these shiny Gimme Ghoul from the raids that were being hosted, and I gave the other one to my friend Dane, and the other one is named Castor. So Castor and Pollux. We have Demetria, the Salazzle. We have the Joneses, the family of 3 mousehold, as in the Joneses that one keeps up with. We have Eye of Newt, the shiny Toxicroak. And yes, Jenny, I came to your house and I stole your Talonflame. This is Rock the Talonflame. The Salazzle is so nice. Salazzle has such a sick shiny. And also a sick shiny, Milady, the Tsarina. I love all the purple and pink on this. This is very fabulous. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Limsart. And then we have Ojamajo Murkrow. And then finally we have another, like, quote-unquote legitimately found one. Wait, actually, did I find Ojamajo in the overworld? Is this a raid shiny, or is this, like, an actual overworld shiny? No, this is a raid shiny. Nimona, the Aracuda, was an actual shiny that I hunted for because there happened to be an outbreak. And I decided Aracuda would be cool. And I thought Aracuda's expression has the same, like, shit-eating grin that, like, Shark Nimona has in the comics for that series. So that's why her name is Nimona. Kenzaburo was a randomly found Charm Odds shiny from my first playthrough of the Teal Mask. And I think I had another one. Oh, Spilova is another gift from Dane. That's why she's here. There we go. This was my other Kitakami shiny. I'm very proud of this nickname. It makes me giggle whenever I see it. I also love the purple smoke here. This is also a Pokemon I used to play Synchro Hide and Seek with Jenny recently. That was very fun. We have Chiffon, who unfortunately doesn't have the mark that was boosted for the Clefairy outbreak that happened, but I still got a shiny out of that outbreak, so that was fun. This snake, this Udon Snick, is one that I was Masuda breeding because I love Arbok and I wanted a shiny one. And I happened to hatch the shiny while we were doing BBQs in the Indigo Disc with Jenny and Kat. And in that same session, I found this Charm Odds Litleo near Pride Rock. Yes, banana udon. Tasty. And then I went ham on the Milcery outbreaks when those were happening. I wanted a shiny alchemy for every sweet, and I got one. So we have tiramisu, blueberry, peppermint, sweetheart, buttercup, fondant, and competo. And then I think a bunch of these now are just like random shinies I've either hunted in outbreaks or have just randomly appeared around the map while looking around in Kitakami and Blueberry Academy. It wasn't that bad a grind, honestly. Like, the shiny odds I think were pretty good on that Milcery event, and the shiny, despite being a subtle shiny, stands out more than you would think. This, I believe, was a Charm Odds shiny. I remember just happening upon it in, like, the area that's supposed to be the black and white nature preserve in the Blueberry Academy. I think that's where it was. Yeah, it's in the canyon biome anyway. Oof, burb. This took way too long to find. This is one I was not lucky on. I think I did several sandwiches during Duraludon outbreaks to get this one. Where did I get this one? I think that, yeah, okay, so this was a raid shiny, that's why I don't remember. Same with this Illumise, or Volbeat. It just looks like an Illumise. This one I hunted properly. It's in a sport ball. I thought that was a fun throwback to Johto. I also happened to find this Alolan Muck along the way, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, I found it as a Grimer, that's what it was. I hunted for this Minior because who doesn't want a shiny Minior? I can't remember why it's named Abbott or Abhot. I don't know. This was a Charmod's shiny I found while hunting for something else. It's full of pink, so of course his name is Bede. We have Toot. One of my favorite Pokemon lines is the Stunky line. Of course I had to get a shiny Stunky when Stunky outbreaks were happening. Same deal with Skrelp. I also love Dragalge. I do need to evolve this one at some point so that its name will fit. But it will be a Dragaggle eventually. This one's a random Charm Odds Nose Pass from Kitakami. I don't know why his name is Yorick. He just seemed like a Yorick. It's the nose, yes. We have Rayo. I did this hunt specifically because I was like, okay, how bad is this hunt? The answer is not as bad as you would think. It's, once you see it, then you're like, okay, I get it. It's the lead up to seeing it that is stressful. Because you think you see it around every corner. Oh, and this one's marked, too. I'm not gonna go back and check the marks on everything else, but that one was marked. This is not one of mine. I got this one from surprise trades recently. Shiny Catherine was hosting surprise trades in the lead up to her birthday, which unfortunately are stopping because there were just way too many bots to contend with. Here, I'll switch to the sad avatar for this one. There really is a problem on surprise trade with bots at the moment. It's completely overrun with them. Like, anywhere between 20 and 40% of the Pokemon that you'll get from surprise trade nowadays are hacked bot shinies. It's very annoying, and it's a big problem, and I don't know why Game Freak isn't doing anything about it. But I did manage to get this very legitimate shiny, because you can tell it's named Wooper Trooper. It's named after someone who's actually in that fan community. And it doesn't have, like, super perfect EVs, IVs, level, nature, whatever. this Alomomola was also one from that same surprise trade session, and I'm pretty sure this one is legit because it's the same deal. Like, it's not perfect nature or IVs or anything like that either. It's just an Alomomola. So I have no reason to believe that this is not a legit shiny also. I think that's it. I think I might have some other ones. Oh wait, I do have a couple other ones in my, like, boxes that I'm actually using. Like, I got this Iron Valiant, because, of course, who doesn't want a shiny Iron Valiant? You go out and hunt one, you get one. This shiny Fluttermane is another gift from Dane. Dane is far too generous with their shiny gifts. They just also do a lot of shiny hunting and feel very generous when they get multiples of the same one. Right. Madonka. Pretty sure this one is, again, also from Dane. But I know we named this one as a group, and this was the name we settled on. It's definitely also one of my favorite nicknames. Anything else in here? Oh, speaking of bot Pokemon, the only bot Pokemon received through surprise trade that I ever appreciate are these foreign language 6IV Dittos, because they're very useful for breeding. I will take them. I will also usually take the Master Balls and stuff that are usually attached to those hacked bots before releasing them. I think that's it in my box for... No, wait, there is one more. I did shiny hunt for Smeargle because I figured my shiny hunting partner should themselves be shiny, so of course. You have the eyes on Madonka. It's just like... I seen some shit. I'm coming for your soul. Alright, anyway, I need to finish up tonight. It is almost 10:30. I do need to go to bed for work. Let me just do one last round here just to make sure I don't... Whoop. Just to make sure I don't miss one. Just gonna spawn like one last batch and then call it a night. That! See, there's too much lag to turn in time. Okay. Any other horsey over here? Oh, hang on. No, that's just the light. It's always the light. Shino alert, Shino alert. Yeah, so nothing. But wouldn't that have been cool if we got it in, like, the last batch of the night? Oh well. Oh well, I will come back and do more of these sometime. Probably not on stream, but I will probably do at least enough to get 2 or 3 more of these. So that I can send them out. I'm gonna save my game. Oh yeah, glad to see folks around. I got a good amount of people watching this random stream, so that tells me some good stuff for when I actually do something of consequence. I'm glad everyone could help. I'm glad everybody could help me test out my new avatar. It's very exciting to actually have an avatar and be like a real streamer and stuff. I'd have to get, like, actual, like, alerts and all the animations and whatnot, and subscriber shoutouts or whatever, and oh god, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do the streamer lifestyle. I just want to do the socialization aspects and play games and chill with people. And that's what it's going to be. That's why the setup is fairly simple, other than adding a PNGtuber avatar to it. So yeah. Eventually, I'm probably gonna play some Xenoblade Chronicles, or more Pokemon, or other stuff, whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like. Thanks, everybody. Sorry you were late, Fairy. I guess you can watch back if you feel like it. I'm glad folks could show up and hang out, and hope you have a good rest of your night, everybody.
Goodbye.